Hi, this video is for those of you who don't know what VIPKID is or do know what VIPKID is and are ready to apply. VIPKID is a company based in Beijing, China that connects Chinese school children with American teachers. The children learn English through a series of units and lessons, and the teacher is teaching from home on laptop and whatnot, and the kids are on their computers or iPads at their home learning via a virtual classroom, which I'll talk about in just a minute. In order to be eligible to be a VIPKID teacher, you do not have to have a teaching license, but you do have to have a bachelor's degree, and of course experience with kids or tutoring or teaching is a plus. I am my first year now not teaching in the classroom. So having been a classroom teacher and now being at home, this is a really cool thing for me. But you don't have to be in education in order to do this. So quickly, VIPKID everyone wants to know about pay. That's like the first thing people want to know. Because it's, we make decisions based on that. So real quick, let me give you a rundown on how VIPKID pays its teachers. Each class, one student, one class, is 25 minutes long. Technically, we get paid per class, but if you do two classes back to back about an hour, you can, figure an hourly pay approximately. So base pay for a 25-minute class is anywhere between $7 and $9 an hour. That is determined, I believe, during your interview and during your trial, class, that you teach for them so they can see your teaching. Anyway, so that is a per class fee. And in addition to that fee, they offer an additional $2 per class for basically showing up, being prepared, finishing the class, at the times that need to be done, and that will tack $2 onto each 25-minute class pay. So essentially, if you are hired on at $8.50 per 25-minute class, then you possibly could get $10.50 per class because of the $2 bonus, and you can do two classes in an hour. So if you factor that into an hourly rate, it's somewhere ends up about $20 to $22 an hour. And you get paid once a month, and you are not filling out a W-2 as if you were being hired on by a company here. You will be filling out a W-9, which is essentially you being an individual, with your services, and then you'll be responsible for your filing all your tax stuff. Application process. I hope that at this point on the screen somewhere, I have figured out how to put the link. I don't know how to put the link right now, but before I put this up, I'm going to try to figure out how to put a link on my YouTube video. So if there is a link in the YouTube video, sweet, press it, click it, to go start the application process. If not, then see the description, or the link will be around here someplace. Anyways, once you go to that, to the link, it's a pretty standard application, all of information, that kind of thing. And once you submit that application, they'll respond to you and say, okay, we need this. I needed to provide my proof of my bachelor's degree, transcripts, stuff, the basic stuff like that. And then once you've qualified, they will set you up with an interview with an employee, a VIPKID staffer in Beijing. So you will go through a verbal interview, but also teach a portion of a lesson to sort of show off, what your skills are and what you have to offer. And once you've passed all of that and they've offered you a contract, it's a 6-month period contract. At least this is in my case. I don't know. They might change things, or I'm not sure. I don't want to say too black and white, but my contract is a 6-month contract. You agree to the, the set hours the minimum amount of hours they require you to teach during the week, and then you are sort of official. Before you start teaching actual kids, you go through a practicum where you are teaching a full class, but you're teaching it to a mentor teacher or a teacher evaluator so that you can get feedback on all of that before you actually go into the classroom. I did one practicum. I'm not sure if it's just one practicum or sometimes two. I'm not really sure. But once you're done with the practicum and you've been evaluated and you're good, then you will open up your schedule for the parents to see so that they can book you for classes. You're required to teach a minimum of 15 classes a week, which is only 7 hours, 7.5 hours. You can teach much more than that. At this moment, I'm teaching about 50 classes a week. Next week, I'm taking it down a little to kind of recoup. But so there are certain times of the day in China when kids are more likely to take their classes, between dinner time and bedtime, basically. And on the weekends, then in the mornings as well. So VIPKID will show you the times that are the what we call peak times, when the kids are most available to take their classes. You open up your schedule. You don't have to work on whatever in days or certain hours. I open my schedule up, but every morning from 6:30 to 7:30, I'm not available because I'm getting my kids ready for school. So I'm able to plug in where I'm available and when I'm not. And you can change it week to week. So if you're going, on a date or whatever, you have a party on Saturday, you can plan accordingly. So that's how the scheduling works. And the parents will go on and look at a profile of you and a quick video clip that you will turn in, and we'll book your classes, and then that's it. You log into the classroom at the time that you have a booking, and you have essentially a Skype platform where you see the student sees you, and you both see, excuse me, the curriculum slides. And the teacher's in control of turning the slides and being able to mark up on the slides. And you're encouraged to utilize puppets, props, lots of actions and total physical response methods. And the VIPKID will provide you with tons of videos and articles and different things to prepare you and educate you on how to do all of those techniques. And it's one of those things. There's a learning curve, and I was intimidated, very, very intimidated. And I've been teaching 14-year-olds for a decade. You would think I wouldn't be intimidated by anything anymore. But you get into a rhythm and you start finding your style and you come up with new and creative things, and it's fun. So if you have questions, please leave me a comment and I will respond to you. And go ahead and get signed up and get started, because it is rewarding and it's really neat, and you just want to take all these little kids home with you because they're just the cutest things. And it's really neat, especially when you start seeing the same kids 2 or 3 times a week. And I have 2 kids I actually see every single day except Sunday, and it's it's pretty special, developing those relationships and stuff. So anyways, I encourage everyone to apply because it is amazing. VIPKID, love it.